You're listening to The Scrimmage with Daniel Hargrove and Justin Domashevitz.
Nailed it. Yeah. So that's going to do it for our show today.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in.
That's good show.
Yeah.
Good work.
That's good show.
That's good show work time, buddy. I'm rusty.
Right now, it's like watching you try to open that bag of candy
Dude,
a couple minutes ago.
I'm like a tractor. I'm rusty.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm like...
Go ahead.
No, what?
Go ahead. I was just going to say, I'm really
Jack
hoping...
Traxel's up. I hit,
what's up,
hit
Jack?
quick. He says, let's go. Yeah, it's been a minute.
I'm really hoping that this will be
sloppy
one
like
of
a
the
swamp.
random weeks that Royal guy jumps in.
Oh, you are?
Because Royal is like public enemy number one for
Yes.
Grays Harbor teams this week.
Let's go.
What's live at 4:30 on Amazon Prime?
We are.
Whoa.
Maybe. I don't know.
No, I assume he's talking about the Barnstormers.
Oh, of course.
Jeez.
Thanks,
Gosh,
Andrew.
I can't see Andrew on camera anymore, but he still comes in hot.
It's like,
Idiot.
actually hotter than normal. Do you think it's possible that because he knows he doesn't have a camera on him anymore, he just can let it fly?
Yeah, that's probably accurate.
No, Royal is public enemy number one because Monty Baseball is the 1 seed for the state tournament, and they open against 16 seed Royal. Elma Soccer is the 10 seed in the state tournament, and they open against 7 seed Royal. And in the fast pitch tournament, Monty is the 1 seed. Royal is the 8, but if they beat 9 seed Clajoya, then their game will be Monty's opening game will be against Royal. So we could potentially have 3 state playoff teams playing their opening game against Royal. We definitely have 2. We could have 3.
Freaking hate Royal, man.
Is it weird? Is it weird that when I do 2, I do it like a peace sign, but when I do 3, is that what you do too? Like, how do you do 3?
I'm weird, so
Baseball?
I generally go 2.
You
like
go pinky and index finger.
yeah, for the 2,
for 2.
and then
That's a baseball thing,
and then
right?
then I throw
And then
this
you
one
do
up
the
for
shocker.
yeah, for the 3.
For the 3. So
Yeah.
you're going like when you go
I'm weird.
when you signal 3, you've got ring finger down.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
So you're index, middle finger, and pinky.
I think that's the easiest.
I always go
Is it?
2. You know what? I'll take that back. If I'm playing softball, 2 is the index finger and the pinky.
2 outs.
But any other time I'm doing it like a peace sign. It's
When
middle
do
finger
you
and index
ever
finger.
Signal 2 when you're not playing baseball.
If I
he
say I'm
just
going to have
did.
2 of something.
Yeah, but are you Italian?
Do you talk with your hands? I think is what. And you're like, I doesn't do.
Are you
I don't
judging
think
me?
I ever am like, unless like if I could like maybe
2 of them.
yeah, if you're trying to be quiet, maybe.
2. I don't know.
But
But if I go
Trying to-
3, it's always like the okay. It's pinky,
think I
ring,
ever-
middle.
I don't think I ever do this unless something's like if I'm saying something's good.
yeah,
Like
I don't think.
Andrew, how do you do 3?
I'm
You
trying
don't.
to think about when I would ever. I don't think I ever do.
What if
Actually,
you're
maybe we like.
What if you need to
we did
signal,
this
okay, guys,
for
3
third
outs.
Down, didn't we?
what?
Wasn't third down these fingers for?
Dude, I don't remember doing that.
What if you're doing 3-point goggles? Like if you knock down a 3-pointer and you do
I
the
figured
3-point goggles?
three-pointer. I always do this one, and I say always. I've only done that like I only do it when other people usually shoot, and I usually put up a 3. But I had one game this year where I made some shots, and I did the like I made it, but with the like 3.
It was like a praise God, I
Yeah.
actually made the 3 kind of a thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what you do when it banks in at the buzzer.
Well, we are going to have local photographer and ball knower Forrest Worgum on with us. Andrew, will you go ahead and create that Zoom
Fall
link?
knower.
Sure can.
And then in a few minutes, we'll have Forrest on. And he's going to help kind of break down. There's a lot of baseball and softball action coming up. And he's a lot more familiar with these teams than we are. The Monty baseball and softball teams both are undefeated. Still, even all the way through district titles, both undefeated, both number 1. The baseball team, it's interesting because like Kashmir has only 1 loss, and they've been like nipping on their heels all year. And Kashmir's 1 loss is, I believe, to Lakeside.
Chihuahuas.
I think it's to Lakeside, and Lakeside's like 5. Okay. So Kashmir has no bad losses, but Monty's undefeated. And if you look at like RPI or Evans rankings, like it's kind of close with Kashmir. Mm-hmm. But on the softball side of things, the Monty softball team is like leaps and bounds ranked higher than everyone. It's like it's one of those years where it's tier 1 is the number 1 team. And then tier 2 is like 4 teams, which includes Elma, which is also really fun.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, Elma has 6 losses on the season. 3 of them are to Monty.
Jeez.
So, and none of them are bad. They have no bad losses. So Elma got the 5 seed in the softball state tournament. I wish that we could have had Chase Ferrier on to talk a little bit more Elma with us. He was unavailable today.
Dang it.
Because of work. If we had
freaking work.
If we were, it's just because we couldn't record later. We're in an earlier time slot than normal.
Yeah.
If we had been later, he would have been able to jump on, but instead he just kind of texted with me to let me know how he was feeling about where the teams got seated and stuff. But when we have Forrest on, we'll ask him, but he is pretty convinced that Elma is the second best softball team in the state.
Dang.
And I think because of where they're seated, I don't think we can get an Elma Monty. I think it's a semifinal they would meet.
Yeah. How did it shake out in districts? Was it because Monty and Elma played in the title game?
Yeah, it was 14-0.
Yeah, but then how many teams made it from districts?
Seton Catholic
Freaking
made it also. And I think that might be, did they only get 3 berths? Let me look. So I have Linden Christian, because they do this weird thing now.
Yeah,
where they bring the District 1 and 2 teams
they were
into
like,
this tournament.
Hey, Grace Harbor, you have too many good softball teams. We need to bring another district in with another private school that's good at things so that we can try and keep less Grace Harbor softball teams out. Like, how in the world is that district the district that comes into this tournament?
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. It's like, oh yeah, here's 2 leagues that are next to each other. You guys have a district tournament. Oh, by the way, let's also take people from north of Seattle. Who does this crap?
like way north of Seattle, too.
Who? Seriously? How is the WIAA just blatantly dumb in so many things?
That's a good question.
Like, who creates a district with Southwest Washington and north of Seattle? What are you? What how?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
It takes hard work.
Like, there's lots of teams in leagues that are closer to Linden Christian and that league that you could put them in a district. You could put them in a district with, like, teams on the other side of the mountains up north that they'd be closer with, or in the Seattle area that they'd be closer with. But no, let's just, put them in the district tournament of Southwest Washington.
Ridiculous. Just ridiculous.
Shit. That's so stupid.
I was just scrolling through
Sorry.
Evan's
I
rankings.
believe that we have.
Is Forrest on? Did he hear
Forrest
me
on the
rant
line.
about this stupid
Probably.
WIA?
Probably.
Can you hear us, Forrest?
So I was trying to
He's
see where did
figuring
Evan's
out
rankings
his-
have Elma. Evan's rankings had
I can
Elma
tell
at
that he
5.
did.
Elma softball at 5, which is where they were seated.
Guys.
There you are. Can you hear
We
us
can hear
now?
you
Hey! I can
Oh,
see you.
He can't hear us.
He can't hear us. Hopefully, Forrest knows we can hear him, and that
Yeah.
his
Okay.
word. Oh,
I can hear you now.
All right.
Sweet. Awesome.
Wait, was it on our end or your
No,
end?
No, it was.
It's
not.
probably my end.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you know what? You are a photographer and a lawyer, not
And a ball knower.
and a ball
ball
knower,
knower.
not a
Certified.
technologist. So if you make a little mistake on the technology, that's okay. I did introduce you, by the way. I don't know if you were listening to the beginning of the show. I introduced you as a local sports photographer and certified ball knower.
Yes. Yes, I am probably the ball knower.
The ball knower.
Oh, snap.
Not just a ball knower.
Got
but
an
the
Ohio
ball
State
knower.
University going on here.
So I'm going to say, let's start with...
Can we start with why Linden Christian is in the same district as Montesano and Seton Catholic?
Well, Forrest was at the baseball game, I think, on Saturday.
Sorry,
not
that
at
just
the
seems
not at the
dumb.
softball tournament.
No, I was at my own son's stuff on Saturday.
Oh,
I think the softball thing, why Linden Christian is I think they can get a second berth by playing with the District 4 teams.
that's stupid. District 4 is the best.
and then that is stupid, yes.
But the sucky thing about it is, like Hoquiam, I think was number 12 in the rankings, and they don't get to play in the state tournament, and they just happen to be in the same league as Monty and Elma, which might be two of, if not the two best teams in the state.
Where do they play that tournament if you're throwing in what district is
It's
that?
in Centralia, I think.
So they
Yeah, it's in Centralia. It was in Centralia. Since District 1 is joining, I think they have to travel down.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Like, hey, travel 2.5 hours for a district tournament game, and that's like your closest drive.
I like having less Linden Christian in my life.
Yeah, me too. But that's for a plethora of reasons.
Well,
All
I
right,
will say-
I suppose we could actually ask him real questions.
I
now.
want to start with baseball because it's funny. It's an interesting spot I find myself in where I'm the Monty Homer, right? And I know like almost every single player on the Monty baseball team, which, as we already mentioned, is undefeated and ranked number 1.
Yep.
I don't think I've talked to a single person who is quite as bullish on the Montesano baseball team as is Forrest Worgum. So I want to hear Forrest's assessment of Monty and their chances at the state title.
They're beating Royal,
Yes.
Yes.
and they're probably beating Cedar Park or I think Charles Wright. Or they should. I think they played them this year and should beat them again. And then they'll get Seton Catholic or Colville. They beat Colville. They beat Seton Catholic. That was without Gesser, but I mean, yeah, they should win it. And then they should do this.
Are you worried about Kashmir?
I looked at that schedule. I looked at their schedule. I mean, I don't know anything about Kashmir. I don't think that league's strong this year. I don't think it's very strong. I mean, and I looked at it, they had a win over a 4A school that was average. But I don't see they haven't played anyone. I felt like that is tough, unless you say the 4A school's tough. And
Well, they played Lakeview or Lakeside. I'm sorry, and I think they split with Lakeside. Lakeside is the 6th seed.
no, I know that. I know if they played Lakeside, they just beat them. I don't think they split. They split with Zilla.
Zilla is the team they split with. You're right. Yeah, and Zilla is the 7th seed. Yeah, that's Kashmir's only loss.
Yeah, I mean, could they lose? Yes. I mean, baseball's not like softball, but like the theory that goes, if Monty were to lose, they're going up against the number 1 who just is dealing that day. And I'm like, okay, but it's not like Grubb and Colson won't be dealing either. I think that you have to believe that they have to have an off day.
No,
Caden Grubb, Colson Hendrickson, also both juniors.
Dude, we made it like 20 minutes into the show, and then Forrest breaks the no grubs.
Hey, we have a no grubs rule here.
I mean, I just think it's like, I think it's very hard. I mean, I just...
Well, it's also that they don't just have one; they've got 2.
Yeah.
And so, like,
They also have more. They have great depth of pitching.
yeah. So it's like if somebody doesn't have it, you can have a quick hook, like, and save them for the next game.
Like, I was talking to the Colville AD, and he says like they have a good number one, but their number two. I don't know how they're beating Seton Catholic with this number two he was telling me about.
I know
He
you have a
throws
lot of
under 70 miles an hour.
What?
Wait, what?
Wait, he throws under 70?
It was like barely. I think it's like 70 and below.
Jeez.
I don't know.
Jamie Moyer pitching.
Forrest, I understand
That's wild.
you're a pretty well-connected guy, and you're from Nacho Valley, and you have a lot of connections on the east side of the state. But like, I talked to the AD at Colville. It's kind of a weak name drop. Like, if you're gonna name drop somebody like important.
Well, they're the 4th seed. They're the 4th seed, so.
So okay, you got me. That's a good point. But we were talking about the pitching, like Colson Hendrickson, Caden Grubb. I mean, I know Torrin Kreitz is a pitcher too. Damon Bird, by the way, was the absolute ace of our 11-year-old all-star team that made it to the state tournament. So there's some good pitchers. I'm assuming Damon is still just as good as he was when he was 11.
Of course.
Oh yeah, he's good. He's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I just and the lineup. I feel like the lineup is very good. I don't feel like there's like a weak spot. There's like, oh, you can't really trust this guy to get a hit, or he's going to be more likely an out than anything. I feel like all of them are contribute when they're at the plate. Yeah, I just think that they are very solid, and like, I mean, there are boogeymen for the Montesano baseball team, but they just beat the two boogeymen with La Center and Seton Catholic.
Yeah.
I mean, I was hesitant to go fully on until they beat Seton Catholic, and they beat Seton Catholic.
It's kind of a tough spot now for Monty ball fans, because like, you're now in the spot where in both baseball and softball, it's going to be a letdown if you don't win the whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, for Monty, they just pretty much controlled the district title game. They didn't play a lot of close games this year. And so there's a part of it where I'm looking at it going, okay, how will, if they play against Kashmir or like one of these other teams that's really good and there's some adversity, how will they handle it? And then I remember also, like, it's basically the same team from last year. So, like, it's not like they don't have great varsity experience. They do. And they also have really good seniors. I know we have the other day, a couple weeks ago, we talked about this team, and I talked about the seniors, and I didn't mention Carter Ames, and then I felt like an absolute jerk. But Zach Timmons, Tyson Perry, Torrin Kreitz, Carter Ames, like, this team has seniors that are very, very experienced, have been playing a lot of them since they were sophomores. They have, and this is also a Monty program that's been going deep into the playoffs. Like, I feel like they're going to be really good next year because they're going to bring back a lot of talent as well, including Grub Boys and Colson Hendrickson and Damon Bird. Like, there's a lot of talent in that next class, but this is like the year for the big push.
And this is what I'd also say about it. I feel like when you just look at what Monty's doing when they play the non-league competition, I just feel like all the other teams are just not at their level. That's what I've really gotten the sense. If you just look at it and you go, okay, I mean, they're 10 running La Center, and like, that never happens. And I mean, they're 10 running these teams. I mean, they're 10 running Bellevue Christian. They're 10 running these teams that are usually good and will cause Monty problems. And Monty might win the game, but it'll be a tooth and nail game, and they're just beating them. That's where I feel like that's where I have a lot more confidence, is that you just start looking at it and you're like, well, they played Seton Park this year. They beat them. They 10 run them. Yeah. They should win this game.
Yeah. They should win every game. I think that's the hard part.
That's the crazy thing.
That's the hard, like ultimately it's the hard part, because you get to, like, every once in a while we have these teams that are just like, oh, that's the team we point to. Mm-hmm. And so, like, they could make it. They've had a hard time getting over the hump of state semifinals. You get to the state title match. Mm-hmm. If they lose, it's still going to feel disappointing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, that's the rough spot of being in that spot with no losses. It's
Yeah.
like when you hear about the college basketball team that's coming into the tournament undefeated, and
Yeah.
you're like, fans are almost like, man, I wish we would have lost one of those random games early in the season just so we didn't have the undefeated thing on our shoulders. But other than that, I mean, you have the pressure that you are the team that should win. And I think from hearing you describe this team, that's going to be the hardest opponent that they have, is going into it with that pressure.
Andrew, are you looking up stuff about the new Christopher Nolan Odyssey movie?
Nope.
I saw.
I am looking up stuff about the original Odyssey.
Okay, the one with Brad Pitt.
No,
That was called
the
Troy.
one with Ulysses.
Okay, well, Ulysses or
Andrew's
Achilles?
having
What?
Ulysses.
Andrew's having a book-long discussion
Yeah.
with his AI over here, so sorry about that.
Sorry,
boys.
I just looked over and the thing I saw was, "Do you need to read the Iliad first?" And I was like,
So I recently learned that Sir Ian McKellen read the Odyssey, and
Okay.
it's a really good version of the Odyssey.
Oh,
and
nice.
I'm trying to figure out but he has not read the Iliad.
No.
"Oh, you
So I'm
mean like
trying to
read
figure
it
out-
like as an
Yes,
audiobook?"
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm trying to figure out what audio version of the Iliad would pair well with the audio version of Ian McKellen.
Just
reading.
whatever the darkest one is, right?
The
Because
Odyssey.
the Iliad is like the dark, gloomy, like war triumphant story, and then the Odyssey is a little more lighthearted, right?
All I know is I was just
It's
talking to
been
my
a long
wife
time since I read
yesterday
it.
about,
I've never
hey,
read them.
we should listen to the Odyssey or the Iliad next. Like, we were looking for a next audiobook to listen to with each other. Sorry, Forrest. This Justin.
Sorry.
Gosh darn it.
Let's talk about softball. Forrest, I think you told me that you're pretty convinced that Monty and Elma are the two best teams in the state in softball. I know we won't get a title game between the two of those teams, but what are you looking at going into this state softball tournament with Monty being the 1 seed and Elma being the 5?
I just think Monty's just an inevitable. They're just so dominant. They're dominant. Like Chase and I talked briefly this morning as well about Elma softball and their seeding, and like I think we both thought that loss yesterday, and it wasn't very close.
No, it's 14.
I think we
nothing.
thought if it was closer, I mean they could have got a little bit higher seed,
Yeah.
but it is what it is.
It's kind of tough, though, because they did make it further in the district tournament than Seton Catholic did, and Seton Catholic got the 3 seed.
That's weird.
And that might have been a case where it would have been better for Elma to play them in the district tournament.
That's exactly. Yeah.
I mean, like it doesn't make sense. I mean, like Elma. I mean, like I caught you saying that they're like 16-6. 3 of the losses are to Monty. Like, what are
Yeah.
you supposed to do?
I mean, I'd say their worst loss is to Shelton, which is like a pretty good 3A school. So it's not even a bad
And they
loss.
went to state. Shelton is going to state in the 3A.
Yeah, exactly. So they don't like. It's not like Elma has bad losses. All their losses are understandable. I don't know. I feel like they got kind of and it's with the way that these tournaments are set up right now, with the size of 1A, being a top 4 seed is a really big deal. So being the difference between being the 4 and the 5 is pretty significant. I also thought it was kind of odd that College Place and Cedar Park Christian got flopped. I thought College Place was going to be the 2 seed. They're the 4. Cedar Park Christian
Yeah,
is
that was surprising too.
yeah, Cedar Park
I
Christian
mean,
is the 2.
The one thing I would say about Cedar Park and over College Place is that I think Cedar Park played Monty. They lost. I don't think they lost as bad. They didn't lose as bad as College Place did. And I also think the Natchez kind of beating Royal and Chelan kind of hurts the view of how strong that district is.
It's funny, like the fact that you said that just like brings to light the fact that Monty has already beaten the 2, 3, 4, and 5 seed, and they beat the 5 seed 3 times.
That's wild.
They've beaten all the best teams in this tournament already.
That's wild.
And I think this is the other thing. This is the other thing when we talk about like why I'm so more bullish, why I'm very bullish on Monty on the baseball team, is that Monty softball does this every year. They do it. I mean, they're winning state titles. Maybe not every year, but I mean,
Almost.
Almost. And the baseball team hasn't quite done it, and like they just know you're just more confident in them in doing it since you've seen them do it so many times, and we don't quite see the baseball team do it, but I just think this is different for the baseball team.
They also they beat Linden Christian. Okay, so I'm going to run through this real quick because this is interesting now that we've opened this box. Monty beat Cedar Park Christian 10-2. They beat Linden Christian 13-8. They beat Elma 10-6 and 5-0.
And 14-0 yesterday.
And then 14-0 yesterday. I'm just looking at all these top teams. They beat Seton Catholic 3-0. So if we're looking at this bracket, they have beaten. Actually, College Place I didn't see on their schedule.
It's there. They did beat it. I think.
Oh, they did. Yeah, 13-0. They beat College Place 13-0. So Monty, none of these games were particularly close. They beat the 2 seed. They beat the 3 seed. They beat the 4 seed. They beat the 5 seed 3 times, and they beat the 6 seed.
Can we just give them the title because they've already beaten?
Oh, wait a minute! I just realized they 10-run the 7 seed. Who's the 8 seed? 8 seed is Royal, and they didn't play Royal. Okay, so in the top 7 seeds, Monty has gone 10-0 against those teams.
So why don't they just play Royal and then we just give them
If they beat Royal, they're basically state champs, right? Oh,
yeah, as I said, it's more like they're just an animal. They're going to do it. Like,
that's crazy.
I think everyone else is playing for second.
Didn't you tell me though? No, I don't want to disclose personal text messages. Didn't you tell me you're more confident in Monty's baseball team winning the state title than the softball team?
I was going back to what that initial conversation was a few weeks ago. I still stand by it.
That's wild.
Okay.
I still stand by it. I mean, yeah, but the softball team's like, I'm probably getting better odds. With the baseball team.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Chase says,
so if it's a betting thing. Like if it's on DraftKings,
okay,
you're going to play the odds of the parlays that you
What's
can
that?
bet with Monty's state title.
What's that?
Baseball.
Kalshi?
Kalshi, yeah.
What?
Yeah, because Kalshi is legal in Washington. You can't do DraftKings or FanDuel here, but you can do Kalshi.
Or Poly Market.
Dude,
I don't know that one, but Andrew always knows stuff I don't know.
I only knew Kalshi because I see commercials for it all
I
the time.
bet $1 on Kalshi during the March Madness tournament.
How'd that go for you?
I lost.
Chase says he thinks Cedar Park is better than College Place, but College Place's resume is better.
What was that word?
Resume. But they played a weaker schedule. Their CV, yeah. What does
It's
CV
so
stand
perfect because
for?
I've been watching IT Crowd.
It's Latin, and I don't remember. I don't remember.
Because I know what the term is for, like a resume.
It's like
but
curriculum vitae. Or
You know what,
like that.
Forrest? I think you need to go. You probably need to go because you got to go watch the.
Yeah, I gotta go.
famous-
My son's playing here in a few minutes.
Okay,
where's he playing at? Where are you at?
We're in Kent area ish.
Okay.
you drove there.
And is he playing basketball?
Yes.
Okay.
He doesn't want to reveal his exact location.
Dude,
I don't know. It's where a bunch of warehouses are. It's really
I've driven to Kent area ish before, and I don't know where I'm at either.
Okay.
So
And Carter Worgum, by the way, we are the Carter Worgum fan club.
yep.
Yes.
Inaugural members over here. Daniel will be the president. Andrew will be the vice president. I will be the cartographer. The Carter Worgum fan club, and he's playing with some Hoquiam kids too, right? So Lincoln Nemi's younger brother and a couple of other Hoquiam kids.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we got some Harbor
So
kids.
it's a Harbor team
playing
or
basketball.
Is it Harbor kids all on a where's the team?
We're out of the Ole Basketball Academy.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, cool. Well,
Nice.
let us know how that goes. We'll be sure to blast it out because we are the Carter Worgum fan club. So,
Yep.
Okay.
all right. Thanks, Forrest.
Thanks, Forrest.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Dude, that's wild. When you started running down
That's
the
crazy,
softball team,
right?
like that doesn't only speak to how dominant this softball team is, but how good they knew they were going to be when they started scheduling people.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, we'll take on you. We'll take on you. It's like
And they're clobbering these teams.
They're like, we're going to show you what we're going to do to you at state. We're going to show you what we're going to do to you at state. Dude, that's
it's
wild.
so nuts. It's not even like one of those things where we look at it and it's like, okay, there's 12 teams in the state tournament. You went 5-0 against these teams, but one of them was the 11, one of them was the 12, one of them was the 10. No, it's like all the best teams in the tournament they've already beaten.
They were like, you know what? We're not going to mess around with you lower seeds. We're just going to take out the top ones.
That's crazy.
I do like the idea that when they do win, they will have they'll have beat all of them in the regular season and then beat them at the end of the season in the tournament.
Yep.
That is a very satisfying way to win.
Dude,
When they win is tough.
I know. Well,
a lot of
pressure. I like what Forrest said there. He said when he was talking about the baseball team, he said it's easier. How I translated what he said. He's like, they're the best team, but baseball isn't softball.
Yeah.
You can have a down game.
Is
Softball's
that
hard.
much different?
Yeah, it is.
From what I've seen,
I didn't realize
I don't know the game as well, but from what I've seen, it is much more rare for an amazing softball team to lose a game they shouldn't lose.
Interesting.
Whereas a baseball team, it kind of happens pretty regularly, which makes it so ridiculous that this Monty baseball team just went undefeated.
I would say, and they did play some close games. Like there was one game they only beat Hoquiam by 2.
Yeah,
and Hoquiam wasn't particularly good. But
what the catching strays from behind us over here?
Thanks,
Ouch.
Hannah. I like that.
Hannah has inside insights into the
Hoquiam team.
Yeah. I would also like to shout out Olivia Moore, since we're talking local sports right now.
Is she just killing golf right now?
Well, she won her 3rd straight district golf championship.
Jeez.
Winning golf, Daniel, not
Yeah,
killing.
and she, I believe, won the state title 2 years ago.
You don't know how she was out there hitting her opponents with 4 irons.
I think of the last 2 years, I think she won the state title a couple years ago and finished 2nd last year, and now it's her senior year, I believe. So going into state, so I wanted to shout her out. I know we have track stuff. Until the track state tournament happens, it's going to be hard for me to really look deeply into what's happening there. But we're going to have some triathletes who
I talked to Adonis today at church. He
Yeah.
said he's hopeful to be at the state tournament for all 4 of his events. He says he should have a chance.
Is districts coming up next week?
Yeah, he said districts is next week.
Good.
So
I like Adonis.
I like Adonis too.
Adonis is a
And
nice guy.
He's a crazy athlete. Is it long jump? Like I was like, oh, based on your times, are you expecting? And he said all 4 events, and I was like, oh wait, I think he does some jumping events too. So it wouldn't just be times.
Right. But he does the sprints though, I'm pretty sure. I think he does the 1 and the 2, if I remember right. But I haven't done a great job of keeping.
Dude.
I just have to say, this is not for you, Daniel. This is for our listeners, if anybody's listening. In previous years, I have spent hours upon hours upon hours sorting through track results and bringing them to the show. And I just flat out did not have time to do that this year. I have prioritized other things, and I do apologize to the triathletes because I think in previous iterations of this show, we have done a good job of highlighting track and what the accomplishments of the track athletes, otherwise known as triathletes, are. And this year we have failed miserably. And I will wear that, and I apologize, but it's just kind of the way that things have gone. But when state tournament rolls around, I pledge to you, we will have recognition for the state triathletes.
How about those? How about the Aberdeen baseball and softball teams?
Yeah, they both got eliminated.
They both got eliminated.
Yeah.
Dang it.
They both made it into the district tournament and won a couple of games and then got eliminated. It's tough. It's really tough. This is why I will forever continue on the campaign of Aberdeen belongs in the 1A Evergreen League, because I think they actually, they're competitive in the 2A, but it's really hard because there's always 1 or 2 teams at the top that it's just almost impossible to compete with. And then District 4 in general in baseball and softball is really good.
So, speaking of District 4, so Chase made a comment earlier. He said we're bringing District 2 and 3 next year. West Side in one tournament. We approved of them coming down.
What's District 3? So 1 and 2 is like everything north of Seattle.
Yeah, and why did we approve of this? And why is it all one tournament? And is it just for baseball and softball, Chase? Like,
I'm assuming it's because, well, first of all,
I hope it's not for basketball.
we know that we get limited berths from District 4 into the, or we get limited state tournament.
So
because
weird that it's always called
1A
berths. Every time you say that, I'm just like
1A has shrunk, so that's why we only get 12 teams into the state tournaments instead of 16. I don't know if like, does it give you more berths into the state tournament if you include these other districts? Because District 4, like I'll be honest, and I apologize, but not really, to Districts 1 through 3. District 4 in softball kicks the crap out of everybody. Why would anyone want to join in with District 4 in softball?
Exactly.
District 4 is so good. It's where all the best softball is played. We had 2 state title teams last year. It Aberdeen and Montesano.
Yep.
Winning state titles.
Yeah.
This year we have maybe the 2 best 1A teams in the state. Also, by the way, Aberdeen in 2A, I know they didn't make the state tournament. No slouch over there. Really good. PL Willapa Valley's softball team, also really good. Like, why are other districts trying to join ours?
Yeah.
They just don't have enough teams, I guess?
I don't know. I don't get it.
Just be better.
I was trying to find some track stuff from last week, just because we haven't had a show for a couple weeks, and I've kind of been out of the loop a little bit. And the headline from 6 days ago for the Daily World says Elma's Guadarrama and Monty Schweppe lead locals at Sputter Classic.
That's in Ridgefield.
Yeah, so glad
that's
to
a
see
big
that
one.
Richie's running again. I think he missed some time there for a little bit, so I was glad to see that he's back to running. And let's see, defending state champion junior sprinter. Wait, I forget that he's only a junior and he's a defending state champ.
Who?
That Richie.
Oh,
yeah. He swept the 100 meters and ran the
Frozone?
The director of fast. He ran the second fastest time in the 1A class this season to win the 400. Dang. Yeah, he's really fast. Holy crap, dude. Wait a second.
Okay.
Dude, Richie ran a 10.9 700 meters.
He's real fast.
That's
Is it wind dated? Can you tell?
Didn't say in that
That's
paragraph.
just me slighting Richie. I apologize.
That wind
That's
dated?
so fast. We got a comment from Chase that says that district tournament is for softball. One tournament for 8 bids. Pat thinks this can steal bids. D3 is Seattle, Cascade Christian, and La Jolla.
Okay, so for softball, it makes sense that we would invite them down for what you were saying. That we would invite them because we're like, yeah, give us more bids.
And
we'll have our entire league in the state tournament.
If that had happened this year, Hoquiam would be in.
Yeah.
And that's the frustrating part. Is like if you're Hoquiam this year, who actually had a pretty good team, like definitely a state-worthy team.
Yeah.
Whether they would have like won it all or won a trophy or whatever, I don't know. But
Yeah.
definitely a state-worthy team, ranked 12th in the RPI, and not being able to play in the state tournament because they're against maybe the 2 best teams in the state in Monty and Elma. Not cool, man.
It's wild.
And with this
It's
Monty
just
team
wild.
seeming to just be like head and shoulders and belly button above everybody else.
And belly.
Wow.
button. I love it. Should we take a break?
We actually should, for
And
normal
then-
reasons.
For normal reasons, and then do Athlete of the Week nominations after that, and then maybe pick one, and then maybe do some other stuff after this.
Do you have a legal situation and need someone on your side? Let the law office of Jeffrey A. Domashevitz be your advocate. If you've been the victim of medical malpractice, suffered a personal injury, or need representation with real estate law, small business law, or estate planning, let Jeff Domashevitz put his 29 years of experience to work for you. Call Jeff Domashevitz today at 360-612-3991 or visit domashevitzlaw.com. That's DAMASIEWICZLAW.com.
No, Andrew.
That just occurred to me.
In case Ian's listening, no, I have not thought what Edward R. Murrow would think of what media has become. Dude, that's funny.
It just flashed to me as you were like it's not comparable.
Doing a verbal seizure into a break. Yeah,
it's really not comparable, but it is. It has become a lot less self-serious and professional.
Yeah, that's true.
Like just media in general.
Well, I think there's a lot of people who are self-serious in certain levels.
Yeah,
like
but
me.
They're not the people that
I am very self-serious.
They're not automatically important because they take themselves seriously.
Oh man!
Oh, that's
Brendan
true.
Donovan was put on the 10-day DL. That's why Emerson's getting the call up.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not the only reason. Like he's
It's
been
a
doing
rough mid-early season right now.
You know what sucks? Brendan Donovan has been awesome every time he's hit the ball great every time he's been in the lineup, and then he just gets hurt all the time. Like it's not like he's sucked and then gone on the DL. It's like he comes back to the lineup, gets like 5 hits, he's a home run short of a cycle, back on the injury. Like, dude. It's the opposite of the normal problems new people coming to the Mariners have. Normally, new people are like, I can't hit here. I'm 0 for 40 to start my Mariners career. And we're like, gosh, can't we like put him on the injury list for just sucking? No, he's doing the opposite.
Give him some time off.
He gets in the lineup and rakes and then gets hurt.
Am I wrong to feel like this season feels a little bit different in that it feels like there's a lot of excuses for the for the struggles right now. And I don't mean
now it does.
I don't mean like excuses,
yeah.
but like Cal has clearly been playing through stuff, considering that he was out for like 3 days in a row, 2 or 3 days in a row with the side.
Yeah.
And then was back in, and then is now on the IL.
Yeah.
And
I think the very beginning, like when Julio, Cal, and Naylor all just started slow, that one, it didn't feel like there's as many excuses. But now the injuries, like if you look at
Julio is already off to the best start to the season ever.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like the first,
his best.
That's what I'm saying. Like the first 2 weeks,
the first couple weeks,
there wasn't really any injuries, and people just kind of started slow.
And that
but now,
felt like traditional, like, oh yay, Mariners, we're gonna just keep not playing baseball until June.
Right. But we should talk about this more later.
Okay.
Because you're right, Julio's off to an awesome start. So what he's gonna do this year could be crazy. But they have freaking injuries all over.
Yeah.
Like the bullpen has been shredded by injuries.
They've got 6 starters right now.
Now they have 6 starters, but Bryce Miller, and that was the plus side. Emerson Hancock got an opportunity because Bryce Miller was hurt. Now we just need Castillo to move to the bullpen, probably. But he just had a really good start too.
Is a bullpen possibility?
I think he would do fine. I don't know if his ego will let him go there because
I had not thought about this, but part of me wonders if a bullpen wouldn't even be better for him, since he seems to perform his best in games
in leverage,
that are big deals. Like, he's really good against the Yankees at the end of the season.
Yeah.
He's not that great against the Rockies in the spring.
Yeah, exactly. No, we can talk more about this because the things I have been able to pay attention to is the Mariners, because it's in the evening and I get off work and I'd be like, oh, there's a Mariners game tonight. Good, I can turn off my brain for a little bit. And my kid's like watching, and Cole Young is Anchor's like new favorite player, which is cool.
Nice, cool.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Should he be playing shortstop?
No,
Should Cole Young be playing shortstop? No, Cole Emerson should be.
What do you do with JP?
Put him at third. Especially
that's
now
a
that
good-
Donovan's
yeah,
hurt.
Donovan's
Like this
out, and-
this is a great excuse.
How long is Donovan out? Dang it, I don't think I took him out of my
He
fantasy
just,
lineup.
he just went on the 10-day DL today.
This ultimately has to just come down
IL.
Is Cal still out?
to JP's
Dang it.
ego, right? Like, if JP is willing to be an older dude and be like, all right, I was the shortstop, but now I'm getting older and I'm going to play third,
Yeah.
then that should go really well. Right?
It should.
My backup catcher's out too.
Is your fantasy lineup like the Mariners right now?
pretty bad,
Where just
dude.
everybody's hurt.
It's pretty bad.
My season started off so
Oh, I
bad
have
that I just
Christian
stopped
Yelich I can
paying
put in.
attention.
I can put Yelich in for Brendan Donovan.
What about Whisperage?
But my backup catcher, I'm ashamed to admit, is half dwarf Alejandro Kirk. And he's out also. So I'm just gonna leave Cal in there.
I
forget about that.
I am in dead last.
I
I was the most dominant team during the regular season all last year, and then my team derped it in the playoffs. And this year,
I like
I'm
your
dead
team
last.
name though.
Yeah, it's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pena, hardly know ya.
My name is Gross Means Grand. That's from our podcast a few weeks
Yes.
ago. And I'm in 9th also, which is not good.
Not good, man. Anyway, do we have any nominations?
Okay, so I have one from a few weeks ago. But like you said, we haven't had a show in a couple of weeks. Okay, I have a few.
Dude, my team's so bad. I have Noelve Marte in my starting lineup, and he's in AAA.
Wow.
I didn't know that. Apparently, he's been playing really well down in AAA, but those stats don't count for my Major League Baseball fantasy team. Yikes.
I got a message. We got a
I
message
pulled that off.
from Aberdeen softball. Is it Carly Cone? What is the name of this Cone girl?
It's that cone girl.
Amelia Cone. Wow, it was way off.
Way off.
In an 11-0 win over Black Hills, pitched a 5-inning no-hitter.
Nice.
That was like mid-April.
Oh, jeez. I think we talked about that one.
Did we?
Yeah, we talked about that one.
Okay, so never mind then. So we don't have any specific nominations. I do know that I don't have a lot of information from the softball tournament, which is unfortunate. I do know that Caden Grubb, sorry to violate the no grubs rule.
Again.
Caden Grubb
Jeez.
pitched the district title game. I was told he pitched the whole district title game, and Monty won 4-0. So he shut out Seton Catholic. And without having full stats from that game, it's not up in the Daily World website yet. I already checked, and I looked at Max Preps as well to see if they had any stats in there. There were none. There's probably stats in Game Changer, but to the fans out there who want me to subscribe to Game Changer monthly so I can get full team stats, I'm just not going to do it.
Can't do it.
Sorry about that. If you want me to have full stats, you can screenshot them and send them to me.
Yeah,
so I don't have
do that.
I don't have full stats from Monty softball or baseball, but I was told by someone who was at the game that Caden Grubb pitched a shutout in the district title game against Seton Catholic.
Nice.
And that's the tough part is Monty softball beat Elma 14-0 in a district title game.
That's wild.
I just don't have information. So I don't know.
Information.
I don't know how. Maybe, you know what? I will check one final source to see if I can get information from that. But otherwise, it's like, it's just Caden Grubb. It's like, and for us, it's like, oh man, gross. We're violating the no grubs rule.
Ugh.
Grand.
Darn it.
Well, gross does mean grand. That's true. You know what, Andrew? Good point by you.
Was it though?
Not really.
I liked it.
Yeah, but nobody likes you that much.
That's accurate.
So.
Especially your daughter. She gives me dirty looks.
Oh man. That girl.
She is just the best, though.
She's hilarious. Chase says, "Oh, we got a nomination." He said shout out, but I'm gonna call it a nomination. First of all, he said it's for softball. Oh yeah, we already talked about that. He says want to shout out my cousin Sophie Jones, who hit a 2-run nuke against Linden Christian to break a 2-2 tie.
Oh, we hate
and they
Linden
eventually
Christian.
won 10-2. If that is not some escalators, I don't know what is.
We hate Linden
We
Christian.
hate Linden Christian.
And Badgemas.
And Badgemas. Freaking Badgemas.
Oh, they were so nice. That's the
Uh,
worst part about it.
Chase says the information from the district championship game is irrelevant.
Okay. Well, yeah, his team lost 14-0, so I understand why he would say that. And he is one of our best sources of information. So you know what? If Chase says it's irrelevant, I agree. It's irrelevant.
So we're giving it to Sophie Jones or Caden Grubb? Probably Caden Grubb.
Probably Caden Grubb.
Gosh, dang it.
Yeah.
You are blowing our cover. Wait, cover? No, you're just our no grubs rule is completely getting shattered right now.
Yeah.
So congratulations to Caden Grubb. You are Spivey Athlete of the Week
I
for
could
a
have said
complete
that,
game shutout.
but I decided to just stare at
I
you
know, you
instead.
just made me do it. What a jerk.
Okay.
Gosh.
So
Weenie pants.
I'm just texting. What are you doing right now?
I'm updating my fantasy lineup. Half my team was injured and I had a player in AAA.
Andrew, what are you doing right now? Are you still looking up the Odyssey and the Iliad?
Yeah.
Do you want to see who's playing Achilles in the upcoming Christopher Nolan movie?
Don't care.
Are you gonna
Don't care.
It's been
Are
it's
you
been pretty
finding an-
controversial.
Are you finding
I
an
know.
audiobook for me so Courtney and I can listen to them as our
Yes.
next books?
Yeah.
Sweet. Wait, who's playing Achilles? Is it just my
I
Achilles?
actually don't know, but
The
there
rumor.
It's just my Achilles. Just
the
flopping
rumor
around
was
up
that
there?
it was Elliot Page, but I don't think that's actually true.
God.
that was because
Yes, that's correct response.
we knew that Elliot Page was on the cast list, and then people just started running with it, not knowing who was playing what, and so that was the rumor, was that Elliot Page was going to play Achilles, and then also the other controversial one was, is it Helen?
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
Helen of Troy.
Yeah. So there's been some controversy around Christopher Nolan this week. Do you guys want to get like really deep into that and talk about it?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know anything. I don't really know much more than what I already said. So,
I'm just trying to update my fantasy. lineup.
still, why is it taking you so long?
Half my team was injured and I had a guy in AAA.
Oh, who was it?
Wait,
Noel
can you-
Marte.
Do you get their AAA stats?
No, I just said that, Andrew. I
that's
said
bullcrap.
I said he was raking down in AAA, but for some reason I don't get those stats.
But do you get the AAA stats though?
Dude, I'm gonna punch you in the face. You know that Justin doesn't roots against France and things.
Yeah, have I mentioned that? Have I, Andrew? Did I tell you that? I tend to root against France.
That's just normal.
I mean, not only in the Olympics and also in like geopolitics, but also like French guys who play in the NBA.
Yeah.
Rudy Gobert, Victor Wembanyama. Actually, Victor Wembanyama has become a really interesting story over the
Yeah,
last
'cause
couple.
he just
is a French name?
Wembanyama.
Wimbenyama.
Actually, he's from France. I think his name is not French. I think it's African.
probably. Yeah, I like how you just throw a whole
I
continent.
wonder how many.
His name's not
actual-
French. It's European.
I wonder how many actual French people there are in the NBA. I bet there's.
Oh, I
not
thought
a
you were going to
lot.
say I wonder how many French people are actually in France, because that's another
That's
good
also-
question.
Also, probably not a lot. They're all in Quebec.
Yeah. Yeah, or
True.
Toronto.
Valid.
Toronto. Yeah.
Toronto. Sorry, what were we talking about?
We were talking about Victor Wembanyama. Have you seen the heel turn on Victor Wembanyama?
How we just went like straight throwing bows?
He threw a very blatant hard elbow into Naz Reid's throat.
I don't even know
And
who
then-
Naz Reid is, but I don't think he deserved an elbow to the throat.
I bet he did.
Actually, he kind of did. But so the backstory of it is that Wembanyama got frustrated because a bunch of guys were like holding him and grabbing his jersey and stuff throughout the game. And instead of, just taking the high road, and his reputation has always been like, oh, I'm the nice guy. I'm a cool dude. Everyone kind of likes me. Instead of like taking that high road, he decided, oh, I'm going to attempt to permanently injure someone. And he flung an elbow like full speed, full wind up into the head neck area of Naz Reid, and it hit him right in the throat. And luckily, he wasn't hurt. But the big controversy has actually been the way the broadcast team covered the next game, because Wembanyama did get ejected from that game, and then the Spurs lost. But then there was a whole day of like, oh, are they going to suspend him for a game or are they not?
Right.
And the NBA decided not to suspend him for a game.
Lame.
And then the next game, the broadcast approached it like Victor Wembanyama was the victim. Like he was he was like a conquering hero. He came out, scored 16 points in like the first 8 minutes or something.
What?
And the whole broadcast was all like, "Oh, look at what Victor Wembanyama overcame and came and played great in this game."
Overcame?
So it's
What is he overcoming?
It's the slighted NBA broadcast, and then like everybody who's watching, including, I'll give a lot of credit to sports media here, was going, "Wait a minute. Why are you guys presenting it like this? Why are you guys presenting it like he overcame something? You're acting like he got elbowed in the throat.
Yeah.
He's the one who elbowed someone else in the throat." And so there's been now in public perception this big heel turn from Victor Wembanyama being this overwhelmingly liked guy to all of a sudden, wait a minute, you're the villain.
Yeah.
You did the bad thing,
You're
and
French.
then the fake news media covered for you.
Yeah, you French guy.
So French.
Dude, that is also hilarious. Like, what is he overcoming? Getting to take a break? Like, he's having a good game after not having to play that much because he got kicked out. Like, what are
And
you
should have
talking
probably
about?
been suspended for a game based on what he did, but didn't get suspended.
Dude, that's wild.
Yeah. That's all. Andrew, have any thoughts on that?
Nope.
You hate the French too?
I think that it is very fitting that you would use a term like heel turn, which comes from pro wrestling, for an NBA storyline.
Yeah. Well done, sir.
Fair.
We're going to talk Mariners after a break, and maybe I'll make Andrew look up some AI trivia questions for us.
Look 'em up, Andrew.
Because I don't know if Justin's done any things for that.
Done.
Okay, Sven.
I haven't done any things at all.
This blue stuff is just kombucha, I'm told.
Commercial break.
Spivey Realty Group's goal is to make buying, selling, investing, and renting real estate in Grace Harbor simple. They believe in 100% transparency and unparalleled communication with local expertise, tech-enhanced, and top-notch service for their friends, neighbors, and community. Their goal is simple: get a group of strong-willed, hard-working people together who want to make a difference in Grace Harbor and to use real estate as the means of achieving that. Voted Grace Harbor's best real estate company. Find them on Facebook or visit graceharborrealestate.com. Spivey Realty Group, elevating small-town real estate.
Thank you again to our sponsors. Actually, not again. I hadn't said it once this show. Thank you to our sponsors, Spivey Realty
I'm
Group.
glad you remembered the word show.
And the law office of Jeffrey B. Domashevitz?
What's the B stand for?
I don't know. I don't think that's right. Jeffrey A. Domashevitz.
No relation.
And I'm confused.
What's the A stand for?
What's going on? What is in this kombucha I'm drinking? What is blue spirulina? To be honest, I got it because it was blue.
Is there Minecraft music going on in the background?
It's like some background music is on the TV.
That's
Piano.
Minecraft music. What?
It's just piano.
Kind of sounds like Minecraft.
Wait, hold on.
Probably
Hey,
should have muted it.
That's Minecraft music.
No.
When you're in peaceful mode and it's daytime, that is 100% Minecraft music.
Peaceful daytime mode?
Who is playing Minecraft in peaceful daytime mode?
Well, when all you want to do is dig a big hole and throw a bunch of zombies in them and set them on fire, then that's what you do. You play in peaceful mode.
Wait,
Creative.
how is it peaceful mode if you have zombies?
Yeah.
You can create the zombies.
But will they
You
not
can spawn zombies. And
in peaceful
Man,
mode?
it's been a while since I played Minecraft. I haven't played since you needed a Microsoft account.
That is 100% without a doubt Minecraft music.
You're saying the song.
Justin
Yeah.
is telling us that he has not heard piano except for in Minecraft.
So every
Which-
time he hears a real piano, he's like, "That's Minecraft music." Somebody's playing a piano and it's not chords.
What does it say the title of this song is? Daniel. I know you love being distracted by stuff.
It doesn't say. I could Shazam it.
Yeah, Shazam it.
It's just relaxing piano music.
I'll be
It's
very.
do,
I will.
do,
To be
do.
fair, I will be incredibly impressed if it is a track from Minecraft.
Thank you.
Which it totally could be,
Yeah.
because they're clearly just pulling random. This is just a random ambiance piano music channel on YouTube.
I mean, I'll admit it's been many years, but the amount of times that I have played Minecraft and lost track of time until 2 a.m.
Is
with this
more than
music
once.
playing over the TV is greater than 1. It's less than 100, but it's greater than 1.
So, I would assume that if it was Minecraft, Shazam would have got it, but Shazam's like, I can't figure it out.
Shazam can't figure it out.
I would assume that they're using randomly generate or AI generated piano music because you can do that and not have to pay royalties.
Daniel, take your microphone over there and put it right in front of the TV.
Right in front of the soundbar?
Yeah, right in front. Don't break anything.
Yeah, I will try.
Can you turn the TV volume up?
Well, I don't know where the remote is.
Okay. Let's just, listeners, listen to this for a few minutes, okay? Like 3 to 4 minutes.
What? We're gonna get a copyright strike for this.
Is it coming through? Yeah, it is.
Dude, that is not Minecraft music. It never does that.
Nope, I made a mistake. It's not Minecraft music.
What are we doing?
Well, that's going to do it for our show today.
Well, that was probably the best segment of our show we've ever had. I don't know what's going on. Justin went from making fun of me because I was slurring my words to derailing. I didn't really derail anything. We weren't really on any rails.
We were never on the rails.
I'm
Justin-
hearing it more now. It's definitely not the Minecraft music.
This is music that is played on a piano,
Yeah.
and that is not exclusive to Minecraft.
It is very calming, though.
It is very common.
I was just wrong,
yeah.
and I didn't get worked up, which is very odd for me.
Didn't
I mean, number one, it's really odd for me to be wrong. It happens very rarely.
so rare.
And number two, for me to not freak out about it.
And number 3, for you to acknowledge that you were wrong.
Oh, if every time I'm wrong, I acknowledge it. It just doesn't happen very often. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Andrew, going back to our Mariners conversation. Justin, have you paid attention to the Mariners at all?
I know that Cal Raleigh is out.
Yeah, because he's on your fantasy team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Andrew and I
know
were
that
talking earlier
someone
about
should be playing shortstop who isn't J.P. Crawford.
who?
Hancock.
Close.
And Emerson.
There's an Emerson in Hancock's name.
Colt
but-
Emerson.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
You just said
You
it
know
like
what?
2
That is
minutes
a
ago.
very I literally cannot tell Colt
Okay.
Emerson and Emerson Hancock apart.
You're so gracious
In my
to me. I
brain.
appreciate
Right.
it.
Their names are so confusing.
Right. Yes.
I know that one is an infielder.
And then
The other one's a pitcher.
then you throw Cole Young into it, and Cole sounds like Colt, and you're like, what's going
Well,
on?
plus I
here?
see all these like amazing highlights of Cole Young
Cole Young
at
has
second
been
base.
awesome.
Yeah, dude, he's been.
And so I'm like,
good.
should he be playing shortstop?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Especially because this is like last year he was not a great defender, and then it seems like he worked on it a bunch in the off season. He worked on his fitness, he worked on that part of the game a lot, and it's been awesome. But I think to then translate him from one of the easiest positions to one of the harder positions on the field,
Yeah.
probably wouldn't be a great time to do it. Like, oh great, you finally mastered your easy position.
Is
Here-
JP bad though? I keep like stuff's
JP
popping up in
is
my reels
old.
that's saying that JP's bad.
dude? He's been
JP's slowing down.
He's slowing down, and he's made like I've been a JP
Either
defender.
last night or the night before last, Cole Young made a play in front of JP that was like, why didn't JP get to that?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like the angle that he had to take to it was like, man,
It was
he is really slowing
an awesome play by Cole Young.
Yeah.
But it was in a position where it was like, wait a minute. Like, that shouldn't be why was the second baseman making an insane opposite direction throw play when the shortstop could be coming through the ball?
down. Right. Yeah, he's slowed down a lot, and he's struggled this year. I've been like a big time JP defender on defense,
And I like him.
yeah, and we love him,
yeah.
and he's hitting pretty well, and he's hitting clutch like he always
And
does.
he believes the earth is flat just like we do.
There you go. But dude's
He
struggling to play
probably
defense
has
right
more
now.
in common.
He absolutely has more in common with me than you guys.
I was gonna say with Justin on, I would imagine they've got some.
What's beyond the ice wall?
I don't know.
I would
Wall
not
of
be
ice.
shocked to learn that he was an avid listener of your was it Fuzzy Creatures?
Furry creatures,
blurry
blurry
creatures.
Blurry
creatures.
Creatures.
Yeah.
You know what, Andrew? Get your spherical Earth theory out of here. Okay.
I've recently learned about a flat Earth theory that the flat Earth is just a tiny little circle on top of a massive ice ball.
Yeah, duh.
What?
No.
We all know that it's on a giant turtle, and then
That's-
there's 4 large elephants on top of the giant turtle that are holding up the earth
You
And the
guys are
Earth
making
is
a mockery
round.
of what I believe earnestly.
Like a plate.
earnestly. Right. Round like a plate.
Like the way Ernest goes to camp. Flat and square.
Oh, it's square. I haven't heard that one
It's
before.
square-ish. It's not like a true square.
Listen, the Bible says corners.
Yeah.
Makes it square.
Well, corners don't have to be
Could be
square
rectangular.
necessarily. Yeah, I mean, but it could
Or
be angled.
triangular.
You can have angled corners. They just have to be pointed.
It
at
could
the
be an
end.
octagon. There's
No,
lots of
you
corners
can't
in
have,
an
no, because
octagon.
you can't have 4 corners. It's the 4 corners
Yeah,
of the Earth.
but the
so-
corners could be
4
rounded
it says 4
corners though.
corners.
They don't necessarily. They just have to have some
verse
kind of
is
a
that?
point.
I don't know.
Bible chapter something something.
Oh, Bible chapter something something.
Yeah, it's
know-
in the book of Hesitations.
I thought it was in the book of
Hezekiah.
Stop. I make a joke.
Do it. Make a
I was
joke.
gonna say Hezekiah, and then
Oh.
you said it. I was like trying to think of another Bible name.
Sorry, I thought that was pretty random. I apologize.
I was gonna say book of Noah, the book of Noah.
Yeah, the book of Noah.
What about the book of Moses? Moses.
You mean the Torah?
No, Moses Malone.
Moses Moody.
Mose, actually.
Oh, Mose? The book of Mose?
The book of
I don't think I'd want to
Mose.
read that one. That'd be messed up.
What verse says the 4 corners?
Isaiah, Revelation twice. Isaiah and once and Revelation twice.
Yep. So that is
Also-
proof that number 1, the earth is flat, and number 2, that Bigfoot is real. So deal with that, haters.
Also, you got to worry about Gog and Magog in those.
Oh
verses,
boy,
too.
don't even get me started on Gog and Magog.
Dude. Gog.
Magog.
Magog. That's like some like megalodon, mega megalodon stuff there, man.
Megalagog.
Dude, remember when our show used to be like a show?
It's
Where
still-
we talked about like sports and
It's
stuff.
still a show. You guys talked about the Mariners really seriously for like 10 minutes.
It was not 10 minutes. It was only while you were in the bathroom.
Oh, it felt so long though.
Did you really have to pee or something?
The Mariners suck. They suck.
Hey, they're better than the Astros.
That's for sure.
Ass is in their name. Of course they're better than them.
They haven't been for an incredibly long time.
Are they
Justin.
better than the Angels?
They are better than
They're
the Angels.
always a little better than the Angels. That's the one constant. Even if the Mariners are bad, they're always a little better than the
Dude,
Angels.
You want to know what's crazy? My brother and I were talking about this yesterday. Yes, the Mariners are bad, and we're so frustrated. Why can't I speak?
I'm not
today?
frustrated.
What is in this?
I
blue
expect
stuff?
it.
I feel like my lips are numb.
They're nom?
Nom.
Like nom nom?
Nom nom. The Mariners are super bad,
Yeah.
and yet they're still only 2 games out of first place in their division. And in their league, they are just a half game out of the wild card. That's how bad the American League is.
Yeah, but they actually just suck.
No, they're half game up in the last wild card.
But they actually just suck. The only way for this season to be a success is if they make it further than where they made it last year. Right?
That's the only way it's a success. So
Isn't
you're
it?
saying if they don't get to the World Series, this year's a failure?
I mean,
Like
it's
when
not,
you,
it's not my usual
on
standard.
one side you say that, and I'm like, yeah, you got to do better than last year because that's what they need to do. But on the other side, they have to be one of the best two teams at the end of the season with injuries and everything that goes into a crazy long MLB season combined, or it's a failure.
Only because of the buildup of what's expected.
I think.
So it's like a Monty baseball softball thing,
Kind of.
except for they're not actually head and shoulders better than everybody else.
But that's by their choice.
I think that if they're not at the specific circumstances of why they missed the World Series could make it feel less like a failure. But if they are not challenging to make the World Series at the end of the season,
Yes.
it will feel like a failure.
Yes, like if they get knocked out in the first round of the playoffs.
Yes, if they go to the first round of the playoffs and then don't look competitive, that will be a failure of a season.
It's just the buildup to what it's a bit. So we've talked about this for the last few years. It's the buildup. They finally did the full tear down.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be bad for a few years, and we're going to rebuild our team. And then through the process of the last few years, they have cheaped out on the finishing parts of the rebuild and not spent big money on the best players and not retained the pieces that we would have always liked them to retain. And so yeah, like if they had last year,
And so
they had a
that's why
team that made it to the ALCS, and so if by their actions of not building the roster properly they can't get back to that same level, then yeah, it is a failure.
But
Mavis, come here.
not just
Mavis.
but this, I think the reason why it'd feel more like a failure to me is because they didn't cheap out.
Yeah.
They got everybody we wanted this year.
I don't have Gino. I wanted Gino.
Gino's terrible right now. Like
But I
that was
like
a
him,
good
though.
choice. Polanco
yeah.
is garbage.
I love Gino.
like all the
he was
people who
not
were
a
like,
must-
They didn't
"Oh,
get
why are we
Shohei.
letting-" I will agree with you 100 times, but I don't think
They also
that
didn't
was-
get Trey Turner.
Gino Suarez. Let's see, what's Gino doing right now?
I don't know.
He's got
I guess
a 0 WAR. He's hitting 230 with 3 home runs.
So here's where I am. And you guys know me well as a sports fan. I'm not this guy who's like championship or bust. Anything below that, I'm going to be mad. It's just not me. But you can't tear everything down to go to a rebuild and then like throughout the course, like if you set this year aside, maybe like throughout the course of the last few years, not build the best roster by signing the best players that
So-
you could have possibly signed, and then I don't know. It's not even
It's not
necessarily
the-
that they can't, like it's inexcusable, but it can still be a failure.
So
Yeah.
I guess last year, here's the thing that I've changed how I viewed it, because you're right, in the offseason they don't go out and sign the best person, but at the trade deadline they have not sat on their hands.
Last year was the first time I feel like we were really
They
satisfied
traded
with
for
what they
Luis
did.
Castillo one year, and like
And
when
that
he
was
was
a
like
big
a
deal.
Cy Young.
The Russian?
No, that was Castilco. That was not a good trade. That was when they were like blowing things up while they were competitive.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that was like when they traded Seawald.
Well, so do you hold that against them now because Castillo's like the worst pitcher in the rotation? That they
No, 'cause
gave
that
up so
was-
much to get
That
him?
was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Like he
Was that
gave
4 years?
Yes.
And also
God,
the
I'm
fact
so
like
old.
it's not
Yeah.
a new thing that they've been aggressive at the deadline. They have not signed too many big free agents, and part of me is like, yeah, that's because it's harder to do. Because you signing offensive free agents, they don't go, yeah, I want to go to Seattle, where it's legendarily known it's hard to hit.
How about this?
But they trade for him.
just be better.
Just be better. Yeah.
So
I guess my perception, if you would have told me that before the trade deadline last year, I would have been like, yeah, I can't believe they're doing this. They totally screwed the pooch. You made all the steps. You didn't go for it. And then after last year's deadline and how hard they went at the deadline, and then seeing, wait a second, the deadline before they got Randy Arozarena. The deadline before that, they got Luis Castillo. Like, realizing, oh, wait, they are going out and acquiring big names. They just aren't doing it in the offseason. So I think if you would have told me that before the trade deadline last year, I would have been like, yeah. And I'm super mad about it. And now I'm like, oh, wait, they traded for Gino. They traded for Naylor. They traded for, there was somebody else in there. And then this year, they instantly got Naylor back. They didn't bring back Suarez. That looks like a good move. And then they did go get the big guy in this offseason, which was Brendan Donovan, and they made that happen in the offseason. And it's paying off, except for now it's not because he's hurt all the time. So I don't know. I feel like
I want to
that's how I
acknowledge that yes, not winning a World Series will feel like a failure, but I think that it will feel like a season failure, and if they don't do something dramatic that makes us lose faith, it will still feel like the rebuild is still like they need to make the rebuild not feel like a failure. They don't need to win the World Series this year, but they need to convince us that it was close and it's like us not getting the World Series is covered by its baseball.
So that's helpful because I was about to ask. I was about to ask you, where do you draw the line? Like, what's the? Because I'm already annoyed.
Right.
And
I'm annoyed,
but I'm not really watching either. I'm annoyed right now, but I'm like, where for people who actually pay attention, where do you draw the line of like, I'm gonna be pissed if this doesn't happen? And like Andrew was just saying, I would like to at least have a feeling that it was close to being a World Series team.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm at too. And trust me, right now, as someone who's watching, it is very hard to watch with my little kids and be like, oh, they're trying their best. They'll try again tomorrow. As inside, I'm like,
last night, they lose by 3 runs, and Julio makes a sick catch. And it's like, oh my gosh, that's incredible.
When he robbed the home run?
Yeah.
But you're still down 3 runs in the 9th inning.
Yeah. And then they get 2 runners on. This is another thing that's happened a lot. I know Julio is having like the best start to any of his seasons. Mm-hmm. But it's how many times, Andrew, has like 7, 8, 9 got on base, and then 1, 2, 3 has been like, Merp.
It's been.
I'm glad all you bad hitters got on base, but we're gonna strike out now. Inning over.
So this is something that I wonder.
Chase,
if it's
shut up! I'm
thing.
sorry. I have to. It could always be worse. You could be a Red Sox fan.
Oh
yeah.
Like,
you could have 3 World
you've
Series
won a
in the
World
last like
Series
15
before?
years.
Oh, hey, what if you remembered a time that you won a World Series, Daniel? That would be worse than the Mariners.
Gosh, that would suck so bad.
I feel like you guys are really piling on my friend Chase here. Do you know how many years he's gone since his favorite football team, the New England Patriots, has won a Super Bowl? He has suffered. He has really suffered.
That's just rude.
Chase did that on purpose. And he got exactly the reaction he wanted.
I mean, in Chase's defense, the Red Sox are really bad. They're 19 and 27. They're last in the American League East.
The nice thing about being a Red Sox fan is
they're 3 games better. They're 3 games worse than the Mariners.
That they're never going to settle for being terrible.
Yeah, and the American League is so bad right now. It is just trash, top to bottom.
Hey, but Mariners are better than the Angels,
and that's the saving grace right now.
And
the Astros is more satisfying.
It's more satisfying. I think like there's a part of me that's like, I find being better than the Angels more satisfying because it just feels like it's what we always are.
Right.
That's fair.
So like if you're just no matter how bad you are, you're a little bit better than the Angels, then things are okay.
The most satisfying thing about the Astros being bad is just them being bad. Even if the Mariners were worse somehow, I would take heart in that at least the Astros are awful.
Yeah.
Would you?
It's pretty awesome.
So how do you weigh those against each other? So like
Directly against each other, I would
yeah.
still be mad if the Astros beat the Mariners.
Okay.
But every time the Astros weren't playing the Mariners and they lost, I'd be like, they're so bad, they're almost as bad as us.
If you had a choice between the Astros being really good but the Mariners being good but just a tier below, or the Mariners being average but the Astros being just absolute garbage, what would you choose?
In this, is the Mariners good situation still a situation where the Mariners are getting into the playoffs?
They're good. They're in the playoffs, but they're like a low-level playoff team that it would be a miraculous run if they make it to the World
I'd
Series.
rather have that than the Astros bad, but the Mariners missing
So, like,
the playoffs.
let's say
Yeah.
the Astros
Yes.
are the best team in the American League, and the Mariners are the second best team.
I'd rather have that.
Or your choice is the Mariners are like the 4 seed, but the Astros are like 100-game losers. What would you choose?
If they're the 4 seed, they're getting in, right?
Yeah, they're in.
If the Mariners are getting in, I want the Astros as bad as possible.
I'm here for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the scenario in which the
As
two best
long-
teams in the majors come from the AL West, but the Astros are the top and the Mariners are the second. You guys would choose
Are we going
Mariners
at
being
the start of the playoffs or like after the whole season and the playoffs?
start
are
of the
set?
playoffs.
Oh, then ooh.
Versus,
I think I would take the Mariners as the 2 seed.
Well, they'd be they're in the same division, so they'd be the top wild card.
part of me wants to argue that the Mariners as a 4 seed coming in, not having to play the Astros at all, is a better route for the Mariners.
See, I just relate this to my own
there's so much like not generational, but like just year upon year trauma involved with the Astros. I
Chase-
just don't want to play them in the playoffs.
Chase just reminds me of like my Duke hatred to the point that I have often said the team that I care about the most in the world is North Carolina Tar Heels basketball. It's the only team that I'm loyal to, ultimately. But I think I might hate Duke more than I love North Carolina. So, like, if the choice was Duke goes winless and Carolina misses the tournament, I think I would take that.
Because winless is
Winless is embarrassing forever.
It was. I gotta say, it was really awesome when the Huskies went winless. Even though the Cougars only had 1 win that year,
It was the most important
it
win.
was.
I might be like one of the hatinest haters you've ever met.
like every time Brock and Salk bring up like, oh yeah, but the Huskies, at least they are never. And it's like, dude, they went winless. Like we've never done that.
Yeah.
You have to lose to some directional schools to do that, man. like
Northwest
that
Eastern
is
Arkansas.
wild.
At our lowest, WSU wasn't worse than UW.
Yep. Exactly.
I think we all agree.
2008 Huskies football.
I think
team.
we're a bunch of
0-12.
I think we're a bunch of hating haters.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
What was their schedule? I need to know their schedule that year. They lost Oregon, BYU, Oklahoma, Stanford. Oh, maybe they didn't play any directional schools. So they started off with Oregon. That's a weird start. Then they lost to BYU, then Oklahoma, then Stanford, Arizona, Oregon State, Notre Dame, USC, Arizona State, UCLA, at Washington State, and at California.
It's actually
UCLA not
Wait,
not
was that
count as
how
a
many games
directional.
was that?
What?
How many games was that? That didn't seem like enough games.
1, 2, 3. They were 0-12.
Oh, okay.
So. So they didn't play any directional schools. I'll give them that.
I still say USC counts as a directional.
Southern California.
Well, I
And
was
then
just thinking
UCLA.
Berkeley.
UCLA is University of California,
It's
Los
a-
Angeles.
yeah.
And then California is really Cal Berkeley. That's so funny. Good call. Dude, this piano music in the background.
Wait, no, you missed some there. That must have been their conference schedule. So
Okay.
I got
It was
Utah
their-
State.
that
They
makes
played
sense.
Utah
No.
State. They played Washington State,
No, 'cause
Utah
you said
State.
BYU.
I said BYU and
Yeah.
Notre Dame. What year are
Yeah.
you looking at?
08?
Justin, are you looking at 2008?
I just went to. Did
they
you
have
actually
another
list 12
winless-
games though? I don't know. I went
1,
to
2, 3,
AI.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, I'm bad at counting.
They did not play Utah State.
Never mind. I take it back. I take it back. I have now the correct schedule in front of me. Guess what? It's the same one you said.
What? Wild.
They played 4 ranked teams that year. 5 ranked teams that year.
And lost to all of them.
Yep.
All
Lost badly to most of them.
I wonder what Washington State's schedule that year was.
That was a double. That was a double
That's not
OT
important
game.
at all, Daniel. They played UW and won.
Wait, double OT. Wait,
They also beat Portland State.
Wait, did we win 2 games that year?
Yeah, I forgot about that. We beat Portland State.
I really didn't remember that we won any other game than
you think UW would have
Yeah.
beat Portland State if they played them?
doubtless.
Doubtless.
So confused.
Yeah.
Oh.
What did Andrew say to us earlier in the
Dude.
show that was so rude? Did he call us
He called us idiots.
idiots? Yeah.
Why did he call us idiots?
I can't remember. Mavis, do you have a cut on your face?
Yes.
Oh, poor baby.
Why did you call us idiots? I can't remember.
Because you didn't know the Barnstormers are going to be
Oh, yeah.
playing
Dude, that's
on-
coming up soon.
Guys,
In an hour and 15 minutes,
I
the
found
Barnstormers.
I found it on
On
Amazon
Prime? Let's go.
You can watch the Barnstormers play
Coached.
against
The
the Northern Arizona Wranglers.
Is there a
at
Southern
4:30
Arizona team?
p.m. Pacific.
Southeastern Arizona.
the Wranglers.
Actually, Northern Arizona, it probably is it's probably like non Phoenix, because Phoenix is kind of southern, isn't it?
Yep.
So
Right?
I'm a geography expert, but I don't know.
Yeah, I looked at Justin and realized I was looking at the wrong person. Chase says, yet the Mariners have accomplished more in the last 5 years than the Red Sox have. 5 years. Whoa, cool.
Chase is like,
Seattle is also expected to be bad. Okay, guy.
you're talking about like you go back 5 years. Chase is in his mid-teens. Okay, so there's not that much further back from him than that.
That's an
We
excellent
have many more years of scarring than he does.
That's a
Wow.
good point.
Jeez.
That's
I would
wild.
never have said that.
But said
Justin's
what?
just rude.
But it's accurate.
It's true.
I'm driving a wedge between Justin and Chase here.
Chase is.
Daniel.
It's not going to work. It's not going to work. I've already tried so hard, but it only strengthens our friendship.
That checks out.
Chase is one of the most resilient people I've ever met.
All right.
He
I
has
think
to be a Patriots
You
fan.
know, the only thing we have in common is that we both root for the Patriots. We're opposites in every other way.
what are we doing here?
I forget.
I was gonna have Andrew create some AI trivia for us.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm busy.
Is it about the Odyssey still? or-
No, I just don't want to do it. What do you want?
Let's see. Let's go with
Geography. U.S. geography trivia. I will crush you.
Do you want to do U.S. geography trivia?
Oh, yeah. You're toast.
I don't know if I'm gonna do well. We should do grammar trivia.
You don't want to do that.
There are 3 words in the English language that start with DW. Justin, what are they?
What are they? What's the DW?
Yeah. Got this from watching
Are they
West Wing with
Proper
my sister last
nouns
night.
or
3 words.
I can only think of Dwight.
I know, that was all I could think of. So I was watching West Wing, and there's variations of these words.
Okay.
Like if you add an ed or an ing, that would make more. But there's only 3 words.
Dwindling,
It
dwindled,
would be dwindle.
and dwindle.
Dwindle is one.
Oh, so no, the variations don't count.
They don't count.
Okay, so dwindle is one.
Dwindle.
Dwarf.
Yes.
Um,
It's funny. This was the sticking point for the people on West Wing too.
is it a weird sticking point? Like it's definitely a word I'd know.
Yeah. There's. You want a hint?
Yeah.
There's a young adults group that has a version of this word in their name. In Grace Harbor. That our friend Ben DeBlanco runs. Sometimes they put on some worship nights.
Dorks, but with a W.
Dwell. Dwarf, dwell, and dwindle.
Oh. My son thought it was really funny when from the pulpit today, Pastor Kai said, "You dorks."
He did say dork.
He said, "You
And he
dork."
said, you dork. And also what it was, like, I can't remember what he was referencing, but it was something way worse than a dork.
Yeah.
And I remember turning to Kyler, who was sitting next to me. I was like, that person's way worse than a dork.
Yeah, no,
like,
dork is basically a curse word for Pastor Kai. Like, if Pastor Kai calls someone a dork, he's thinking of something worse.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good to know.
And then my son,
calls
my
him a dork.
16-year-old son, leaned over to me. He was like, "Did Pastor Kai just say dork?" And I was like, "Yeah, he
That's
did."
funny.
Do you
All right.
guys want geography? US
Yes.
geography?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the largest U.S. state by land area?
Oh, what
Alaska.
about dweeb?
Oh, is that a real word?
Alaska is the correct answer. What U.S. state has the longest coastline?
California.
Alaska.
Texas.
Alaska is the correct answer.
Are they all Alaska?
What is the only U.S. state that borders exactly one other U.S. state?
This is an interesting one.
Maine.
Yes!
Maine was up there. I almost said Alaska again. Wait, doesn't
Maine-
Alaska
Maine
kind of border
shares-
Washington?
No, you're wrong about that.
No, it doesn't. It borders the ocean, and then the ocean borders Washington.
It borders the
But
Sound, and then the Sound
I don't
borders
think,
Washington.
No, you're
Look at some of those
confusing-
islands.
You're confusing British Columbia with Alaska.
I think some of those islands sneak down in there.
Yeah, you got kind of a high register, so I don't know if you really believe that.
No, I really don't.
Maine shares its only land border with New Hampshire. Nice. What state contains the highest point in the contiguous lower 48
Colorado.
United States?
Colorado.
Wait, what was the question?
Alaska.
What state contains the highest point in the contiguous lower 48 United States?
Highest point. And it's
Washington.
not Colorado. I was going to say Washington. Oh, wait. No, it continues lower 48. It's not Washington or Colorado? Wow. What is it?
Michigan.
I would not have known this. It is California.
What?
Mount Whitney is 14,505 feet.
Wow. I
Okay.
did not know that. Yeah, you guys, you're right. There's quite a significant gap between the southern Alaska little things.
Well, you did kind
So
of go high
Daniel-
register.
It's like a California-sized gap.
Daniel, Alaska comes down so
California
far south, and it's still a massive distance between
Yeah.
California
Yeah.
sized.
It is amazing when you realize how big Canada is,
Freaking Canada.
and then how big Alaska is on top of that.
Canada's really big. That's all they got.
It's larger than Malaysia and most as big as Asia. It's larger than Australia and it's a continent. So large we seldom bother to visit one another, but we often go to other countries for vacations. Most people would probably tell you that France is rather large, but you could fit 14 Frances into this land of ours. We got a lot of land. We got a whole lot of land. Okay, I'm done.
I'm so excited that you knew
What
that.
is the deepest lake in the United States?
Michigan.
crater?
Erie.
Daniel is correct.
Where is
Whoops,
that?
sorry, that was from
What?
Justin.
Where is that?
And it's in
Crater Lake?
Oregon.
Yeah. I haven't been keeping track of the score. Have you been keeping track of the score?
I think
Daniel?
I'm up 10-1.
I got the 2 Alaskas and Crater Lake, so I've got 3. I don't think
I have
Justin got.
I got Maine.
Yeah, I just got Maine, so it's 3-1.
2
It's
U.S.
so weird the way
states
you did that with your
share
fingers.
Which 2 U.S.
Missouri and Tennessee.
We needed to make some rules.
Which two U.S. states share the longest straight line border? So it's two states. It's the
On the
longest
same border.
straight line border between two states.
California and Arizona.
Oklahoma and Tennessee?
Wrong.
Was Justin right?
No. It is Montana and Idaho.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Approximately 444 miles along the Continental Divide is a straight line border.
My guess was good though.
What? You guys should know this. What is the southernmost city in the 48 contiguous United States?
Miami.
Good Lord, man.
The southernmost city?
Yes.
Is it San Diego?
No, it's Key West.
Oh, yeah.
Andrew's
the key-
really upset
Well,
with
the
us.
Keys are the islands off the side. No, we should have got that. The Keys are the
Key
southern
West
islands
is,
off the border
like,
of. Yeah, he's right.
Every time you hear about Key West, it's like, oh, it's the southernmost point.
I was way closer than Daniel though. He didn't even
Yeah.
get the southernmost city in California. LA's more southern than San Diego.
No, it's not.
Wait,
Are
no,
you
it
insane?
isn't. San
I thought
Diego's
if I
on
just,
the border.
I thought if I just said it really confidently, you'd just accept it.
The only reason I was so confident is because we were driving to San Diego on the freeway once, and we missed the exit, and then we
you ended up in Mexico.
We almost ended up in Mexico but thankfully Noel swerved across 3 lanes of traffic.
I think
We were all like, "What happened? What's going on?" And he's like, "That was exit 1."
I think we can all agree I am crushing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By crushing, you mean
What are
like
you doing
Jack
with your
Hart
fingers
crushing.
right now?
It's 3-1.
Okay.
I have 3. You have 1.
Okay. Sorry.
What?
I was making a weird gang sign.
Got you.
What state is the only one to border 4 of the 5 Great Lakes?
Indiana.
Michigan.
Hold on, that was for Justin. That's for Daniel. It was Michigan.
I already guessed
Michigan.
Michigan. You're not allowed to guess the same state twice.
Michigan.
That would have been a great rule.
Michigan borders Lake Superior, Michigan, Huron, and Erie.
What is it? Michigan, land of the lakes? I mean,
No, that's
Minnesota.
That's Minnesota. What is
Minnesota.
I bought some Land O'Lakes butter earlier.
What is the
this
longest?
weekend.
What is the longest river?
Missouri.
Entirely
Mississippi.
within the United States.
Mississippi River.
It is not the Mississippi, however, it is the Missouri.
Yes! 4-2.
We really needed to make some rules.
We
about
did
this.
need rules.
The Mighty Mo.
The Missouri River stretches 2,341 miles from its source in Montana to its mouth near St. Louis.
I knew that.
We
Isn't
forgot.
that incredible?
That is nuts. We also forgot to mention that Elma Boys Soccer made state.
Yeah, well, no, we mentioned
Oh, you
it.
said that at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Chase, we said it at the very beginning and then stopped talking about soccer.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry, Chase.
yeah. Very beginning.
We mostly focused on American sports. I'm not.
I'm on fire
I'm
right
sorry.
now.
I was laughing at myself when I said that, and then I realized I didn't have a camera. This is the last question.
Oh, the last. So it's
I have
worth
not-
Is
double
it worth
points.
double points?
It's worth quadruple points.
Oh, I can still win.
I thought I had locked in a tie at least.
Which U.S. state has territory in all 4 major geographic regions? Northeast, Midwest, South, and West.
What?
Wait, what the?
Texas.
Wait, no. This is what happens when you don't read ahead.
What is it?
So confused.
The answer is none. Trick question.
AI getting tricky there.
No single state does, but Tennessee comes closest.
Tennessee.
That's hilarious. I was thinking Tennessee.
For quadruple questions, a trick question. For quadruple points, a trick question. That makes sense.
Yeah. AI getting tricky.
I didn't plan that.
Well, I guess I lost, but it
That
was
is
close.
So funny. Oh man, that was hilarious.
Tigris, Euphrates. Just shouting out
Amazon.
river names.
Nile.
Denial.
Stay out of denial. There's crocodiles in there.
Or are they alligators?
No, Nile crocodiles?
Justin will
No.
fight you on this.
Yeah. I'm really confident about this one. I'm like a dog with a bone on this one.
Are dogs with bones confident?
No, they just
don't give them up.
Oh, is that why Mavis barked? Because you said bone?
Probably.
go get him, Mavis.
All right, that's going to do it for our show today.
Yeah.
We got to do other stuff. My wife's got to like take some pictures or something.
Yeah.
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 All right.
So for my co-host Daniel, I once ran over a beaver Hargrove.
Dude.
Ooh, that happened. I remember that. I got the text message.
I had
Daniel
blocked that out of my
still
memory.
Feels bad.
And my co-host, don't tell Justin's son, but he roasts. Oh, I'm so thrown by the beaver comment.
And our trusty producer.
Justin hit a deer once, okay?
And our trusty producer, Andrew. You idiots! Gross.
Been listening to the scrimmage.